Hi guys, it's Stacy. I know I've been talking a lot about peptides lately, but what are peptides actually? What do they do, and why is everyone suddenly talking about them? Because once you start hearing names like BPC-157, GHK-Cu, MOTS-C, and CJC-1295, it can sound like you need a science degree just to understand what anyone is talking about. The basic idea is actually pretty simple. This is your Peptides 101. We're going to break down what peptides are, what they may do, and why scientists are studying them for everything from metabolism to recovery to healthy aging. So what is a peptide? A peptide is a small chain of amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks your body uses to make proteins. Think of amino acids like Lego pieces. Your body takes those pieces and builds things it needs, like muscles, skin, enzymes, and other important structures. Unlike Legos, you won't step on these at 3 in the morning and question every one of your life choices. Some peptides act like messages inside your body. They help cells communicate by sending signals that influence different processes. That is why peptides are being studied for areas like metabolism, muscle and recovery, skin health, brain function, and cellular aging. Now let's look at some of the most talked about compounds. Tirzepatide and Retatrutide are two compounds that have become very popular in the weight management world. They work with hormone signals involved in hunger, fullness, blood sugar, and metabolism. Your body already has a communication system that helps control, am I hungry? Am I full? How should I use this energy? These compounds are being studied because they may support appetite control, weight management, blood sugar regulation, and metabolic health. They may help your body better regulate the signals that influence hunger and how it uses energy. Possible side effects can include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, and stomach discomfort. Tesamorelin is a peptide connected to growth hormone signaling. Growth hormone is something your body naturally produces. It plays a role in repair, metabolism, and maintaining tissues. For someone focused on body composition, meaning wanting a stronger, more defined physique, Tesamorelin is interesting because of its connection to how the body handles fat. It is being studied for possible effects involving body composition, fat metabolism, and visceral fat. Visceral fat is the fat around your organs. In simple terms, scientists are studying whether changing growth hormone signals can influence how the body stores and uses energy. Possible side effects may include swelling, joint discomfort, injection site reactions, and changes in blood sugar. 5-amino-1-MQ is a compound being studied because of its connection to metabolism. Your body has enzymes that help decide how energy is stored and used. Scientists are interested in 5-amino-1-MQ because of its possible role in how cells process fat. It is being studied for possible effects involving fat metabolism, energy use, and body composition. The idea is whether this compound can help the body become more efficient at managing stored energy. Possible concerns include human research that is still developing and long-term safety that is not fully understood. CJC-1295 and Ipamorelin are two peptides connected to growth hormone signaling. CJC-1295 is designed to influence growth hormone release, while Ipamorelin is a growth hormone secretagogue, meaning it encourages the body to release more of its own growth hormone. Growth hormone is involved in muscle maintenance, recovery, repair, and metabolism. These peptides are being studied for possible effects involving muscle support, recovery, and body composition. Possible side effects may include water retention, swelling, joint discomfort, headaches, and changes in blood sugar. BPC-157 stands for Body Protection Compound 157. It is a peptide that has gained attention because of its connection to the body's natural repair systems. Healing is a complicated process involving tissue repair, blood flow, and inflammation signals. BPC-157 is being studied for possible effects involving tissue repair, recovery, healing pathways, and inflammation response. The interest behind BPC-157 is whether it can support the body's natural ability to repair and recover. Possible concerns include injection site reactions, nausea, headache, dizziness, and limited long-term human safety data. TB-500 is a peptide related to thymosin beta-4, a molecule naturally involved in repair processes in the body. Your body is constantly rebuilding and maintaining tissues. Researchers are interested in TB-500 because of its possible connection to those repair pathways. It is being studied for possible effects involving tissue support, cellular repair, and recovery processes. TB-500 is part of research looking at how the body responds during recovery. Possible concerns include injection site irritation, fatigue, headache, dizziness, and limited human safety information. GHK-Cu stands for glycyl L-histidyl L-lysine copper peptide. You do not need to memorize that. GHK-Cu is a copper peptide naturally found in the body that has become popular in skincare. It is interesting because of its connection to collagen. Collagen is one of the proteins that gives skin structure, firmness, and support. GHK-Cu is being studied for possible effects involving collagen production pathways, skin appearance, skin repair, and healthier looking skin. Simply, GHK copper is part of the research around supporting the building blocks that help skin look healthier. Possible side effects may include redness, irritation, and sensitivity. Korean Silk Peptide is a beauty ingredient made from silk proteins. Silk proteins contain amino acids that are studied for their ability to support skin hydration and texture. It is used in beauty formulas because it may support skin moisture, smoother texture, and overall appearance. Korean Silk Peptide is designed to help support the look and feel of healthier skin. Possible side effects may include irritation or sensitivity reactions. MOTS-C is a peptide connected to your mitochondria. Mitochondria are the tiny energy factories inside your cells. They help turn nutrients into the energy your body uses every day. As we age, scientists are interested in ways we may be able to support these cellular energy systems. MOTS-C is being studied for possible effects involving cellular energy, metabolism, how the body uses fuel, and healthy aging. In simple terms, MOTS-C is part of research looking at helping cells stay efficient and keep producing energy. Possible side effects and long-term safety information are still being researched. SS31 is a peptide being studied for its connection to mitochondria also. Since mitochondria create energy for your cells, they are a major focus in longevity research. SS31 is being researched for possible effects involving mitochondrial function, cellular energy, and protection from cellular stress. SS31 focuses on the tiny systems that help keep your cells powered. Possible side effects and long-term safety information are still being studied. NAD+ stands for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. I know that sounds like a science textbook threw up a bunch of letters, but the important part is what it does. NAD+ is a molecule your body naturally makes, and every cell in your body uses it. Think of NAD+ like a helper that allows your cells to turn nutrients into energy. Your mitochondria rely on NAD+ to help keep energy production running. NAD+ is also involved in important cellular processes, including how cells respond to stress and maintain themselves. It is being studied for possible roles involving cellular energy production, metabolism, healthy aging, and normal cellular repair processes. NAD+ helps keep your cells powered and functioning. Possible side effects can include nausea, flushing, stomach discomfort, fatigue, and injection site reactions. Glutathione is a molecule your body naturally makes, and it is one of your most important antioxidant systems. Think of your cells like they are constantly working. Just like an engine creates exhaust, your cells create byproducts called oxidative stress. Glutathione helps your body manage that stress and protect your cells. It is being studied for possible roles involving antioxidant protection, cellular health, supporting natural detoxification pathways, and immune function. In simple terms, glutathione is one of your body's cleanup crews. It helps protect your cells and keeps things running smoothly. Possible side effects can include nausea, stomach discomfort, bloating, and sensitivity reactions. KPV is a small peptide fragment that comes from alpha MSH, a molecule involved in several body processes. It has gained attention because of its connection to inflammation pathways. Inflammation is not automatically bad. Your body needs inflammation to heal injuries and fight problems. The issue is when inflammatory signals stay activated longer than needed. KPV is being studied for possible effects involving balancing inflammatory signals, immune response, and gut health research. Simply put, KPV is being researched as a possible way to help regulate the body's inflammatory process. Possible concerns include limited human research and, of course, unknown long-term effects. Semax is a synthetic peptide studied for its effects on brain signaling. Researchers are interested in Semax because of its possible connection to cognitive function. It is being studied for possible effects involving focus, memory, learning, and brain function. Semax is part of research looking at how certain signals may influence the way the brain works. Possible side effects may include headache, dizziness, irritation, and limited long-term safety information. Selank is a synthetic peptide study for its connection to brain signaling. It has gained attention because researchers are interested in its possible effects on stress response and cognition. It is being studied for possible effects involving stress response, focus, and cognitive function. In simple terms, Selank is being researched for how it may influence communication between the brain and nervous system. Possible side effects can include fatigue, headache, dizziness, and limited long-term data. Vitamin B12 is not a peptide, but it is an important nutrient often included in wellness formulas. Your body uses B12 for making red blood cells, supporting the nervous system, and normal energy metabolism. B12 is especially important because low levels can contribute to fatigue. B12 helps your body perform some of its basic maintenance jobs. Possible side effects may include injection site irritation, sensitivity reactions, and acne in some people. Vitamin C is a nutrient involved in many important body functions. It supports immune function, collagen production, and antioxidant protection. Vitamin C helps support the systems your body uses every day to protect and repair itself. Possible side effects can include stomach upset and diarrhea at higher amounts. GLOW is a combination peptide blend designed around skin health and recovery. Unlike a single peptide, GLOW combines multiple compounds that work through different pathways. GLOW contains GHK copper, the copper peptide connected to collagen production and skin repair pathways. BPC-157 is the peptide studied for tissue repair and recovery, and TB-500, the peptide related to thymosin beta-4, which is involved in natural repair processes. The goal behind GLOW is supporting collagen and skin structure, repair processes, healthier looking skin, and tissue recovery. Simply put, GLOW combines peptides that target different parts of the skin support process. Possible side effects can include injection site irritation, redness, swelling, sensitivity reactions, and headache or fatigue. Because it combines multiple compounds, it can be harder to know which ingredient causes a reaction. Hi, puppy. Moving on. Now, some people call it CLOW and other people call it KLOW. I'll just call it KLOW for now. But KLOW builds on the same foundations as GLOW, but it adds KPV. So KLOW contains GHK copper, BPC-157, TB-500, and of course KPV, which is a peptide fragment studied for its connection to inflammation pathways. The goal behind KLOW is supporting skin health, collagen pathways, tissue recovery, and inflammation balance. KLOW combines skin support and recovery-focused peptides with an additional focus on inflammation research. Possible side effects can include injection site reaction, redness, swelling, fatigue, headache, nausea, and sensitivity reactions. Because KLOW contains multiple peptides, the complete blend has less research than the individual ingredients. And that is your Peptides 101. The peptide world is exciting, but it is also full of information, opinions, and a lot of hype. The goal at Atomic Aminos is simple: understand the science, separate facts from hype, and make complicated topics easier to understand. Because science is fascinating. It just shouldn't feel impossible, right? That's why we're here, to make science suck less. I'm Stacy, and we'll see you next time.